of Foreign Language of Indira Gandhi National Open University presents a program on familiarization of French language for the beginners of language learning students.
Bonjour. Bonjour, ça va aujourd'hui? Oui, très bien. On prépare notre émission de radio pour Gaïa en français. Oui, c'est super. Et de quoi on parle dans cette émission? De tout ce qu'on a déjà vu. Comment dire bonjour, se présenter, poser des questions, tout un programme. En effet, il y a du travail.
Do you know in which language these people are talking? Is it Spanish, Swedish, Russian, or any other language? This is French language. Today we are going to discuss all that you have learnt in the previous programs. You have learnt a lot of new words and grammatical rules in French. And now we are going to explain them further. Our topic is how to spell words. In this program, to be able to spell words, you must know the alphabet in French. It's the same as in English, with 26 letters, but we pronounce the letters differently. Each letter is pronounced in French. Let us listen to it.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Listen to it once again.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Now you are able to spell your name, words, etc. Note also that for double L, we say L. As double P, it's said
2P.
Double M, it's said
2M.
Let us spell some words in French to end the learning of spelling. We are going to spell words which are the same in French and English, even if the pronunciation is different.
Star, ça s'écrit S-T-A-R.
Star, it is written as S-T-A-R.
Weekend, ça s'écrit W-2-E-K-E-N-D.
Weekend is written as W-E-K-E-N-D.
Parking, ça s'écrit P-A-R-K-I-N-G.
Parking is written as
P, A, R, K, I, N, G.
Excellent s'écrit E-X-C-E-2-L-E-N-T.
excellent is written as
E, X, C, E, 2 L, E, N, T.
Now we are going to start to revise how to introduce oneself. Try to remember what you have already learnt. There is nothing new in the following instructions. Good morning, my name is Thomas. I am 40 years old. Bonjour, je m'appelle Thomas, j'ai 40 ans. I am French and I live in Paris, the capital of France. Je suis français et j'habite à Paris, la capitale de la France. To introduce yourself, first you say bonjour to greet, and then you say your name. Je m'appelle Thomas, your age, j'ai 40 ans. You can add your nationality, je suis français, and finally you have to say the place where you live, j'habite à Paris. Now listen how Thomas, as Thomas in English, introduces himself. First he greets.
Bonjour,
Second he says his name.
je m'appelle Thomas.
Third he says his age.
J'ai 40 ans.
Then he says his nationality.
Je suis français.
Finally, he says the city where he lives.
J'habite à Paris.
Now you can introduce yourself in French.
You are just listening a program entitled How to Spell Words to Learn French Language Through English. Now you're able to spell your name, words, etc. Note also that for double L we say
Deux L.
as double P is said,
Deux P.
double M is said.
Deux M.
Listen to different sentences using the verb.
Être.
We can translate this verb by to be, but its use depends on the context. For example, you can say, I am French.
Je suis français.
But sometimes we use another verb to translate to be in French. For example, you have to translate I am 30 years by
J'ai 30 ans.
and not.
Je suis 30 ans.
Here we use the French verb.
Avoir.
Now listen to these different sentences using the verb.
Être.
Listen to these different sentences using the verb.
Être.
We can translate this verb by to be, but its use depends on the context. For example, you can say, I am French,
Je suis français.
but sometimes we use another verb to translate to be in French. For example, you have to translate, I am 30 years by,
J'ai 30 ans.
and not je suis 30 ans. Here we use the verb avoir, which will be explained later. Now listen to this bilingual conversation.
Hello Souchante. Where are you? Salut Souchante. Où es-tu?
I'm in the library. Do you want to come? Je suis à la bibliothèque. Veux-tu venir?
No, I have to meet Thomas. He is in Paris too with his sister. Non, je dois voir Thomas. Il est à Paris aussi, avec sa sœur.
Oh great. Where are they right now? Oh super. Où sont-ils maintenant?
I don't know yet. Je ne sais pas encore.
Okay, so call me when you are together. I can join you. D'accord. Alors, appelle-moi quand vous êtes ensemble. Je peux vous rejoindre. In this conversation, you have heard each form of the verb être in present. Let us repeat. I am is like.
Je suis.
We are is.
Nous sommes.
You are is.
Tu es.
If you speak to one friend, or if you speak to several people, or if you are using a respectable form, you use.
Vous êtes.
So, you are is.
Tu es.
And also,
Vous êtes.
he is translated
Il est. Ils sont.
is plural of he is. That is, they are. For they are, we say.
Ils sont.
She is translated as.
Elle est.
And for plural, they are in feminine is.
Elles sont.
Now let's talk about some cultural aspects of France. There are three important words in the French national heritage: liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberty, equality, fraternity. These three words mean liberty, equality, fraternity. They constitute the motto of the French Republic. It appeared for the first time at the end of the 18th century during the French Revolution. It is said that the first one to use this motto was Robespierre, a French lawyer really involved in the French Revolution. It took time to have an entire place among the French symbols and was finally clearly accepted during the Third Republic, which began in 1840. Today you can read these words on public buildings and also on the French postal stamps. At the beginning of the 20th century, these words were also inscribed on French coins. and they still appear on some euros. In this program, the participants were Juliet Arakel, Lalema Aneja Dang, D. Andrews, Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra, Isora Buisson Bule, and Tifain Amar. Program concept and scripted by Manoj Kumar Singh, Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra, and Isora Buisson Bule. Program content coordinator Dr. Sushant Kumar Mishra. Sound recording by Parvesh Kumari and edited by Sadan Lal. Produced by Manoj Kumar Singh. This program was brought to you by Electronic Media Production Center of the Indira Gandhi National Open University.
Did you know? With 150,000 post offices, India has the largest postal network in the world. Interesting facts brought to you by NCIDE in collaboration with EMPC Division, IGNOU.